Listen, I have an idea.
It's how I feel when you make lemonade. Whatever today has given you. 511 headaches, still call it Thanksgiving. True.
Welcome to another edition of the Super Duper Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Griggs, sit with the super producer and gray in the beard as McMahon.
Yes.
Listen, I really can't joke.
It's getting gray right there.
My
Right there.
beard matches my sweater. That's what's crazy. This is nuts. Shout out to Bevel though. Thank you for checking out the Super Duper Pod. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials. SUPA, DUPA, POD. What up, Sarah? And online at HP53productions.com for our herch. And our own Edge McMahon with the Easy Smoke with additional content featuring our own Edge McMahon with the Easy Smoke and GM podcast. And I know you guys are off until baseball season, so you're missing all the NBA conference finals. Have you watching Wemby?
Till baseball season ends.
The baseball season ends, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So, but have you seen the game with Wemby and watch the 40-20 game?
I did not watch the 40-20 game.
Yeah.
But did hear about it. It's a little unfair, but I still think OKC is going to take the series.
I think the Spurs might win because like this game 2 is like OKC was pulling hair.
He's not going to average 40 and 20. Right?
No. I actually think, and I'm gonna put this on record. And I hate the Knicks, just so you know, just for the record. I'm not a Knicks fan. I think the Knicks and the Spurs are gonna make it to the finals, and the Knicks are gonna win. Shout out to my homie Kev.
You know what I hate?
Yeah.
Celebrities.
So you hate the Knicks then, because that's all that's at the Knicks games all over the place.
Come on, man. All these people just coming out the woodworks at these games.
Hey, man, that's how it goes.
Y'all aren't Knicks fans.
Hey, man, that's how it is with the Lakers.
Y'all aren't Knicks fans, man.
I forgot. It was like what city? It was like they had no. I think it was like Milwaukee. It was like, yeah, and it's the guy who was in the movie before. Hey, welcome to the Bucks games. That's rough.
I'll give you Spike. Spike is at every game. He's been there through all the losing.
What's the guy? The dude, the Fockers. Meet the Fockers guy. What's the guys? Yeah, he's at a lot of games. I mean, Timothy Chalamet, it was probably for a movie, but he there a lot.
Okay, and I'll give you John McEnroe.
John McEnroe.
Okay, I mean, but the rest of y'all.
Chris Rock, they've been there.
Chris Rock was always at Laker games.
Because he lives in LA. What you want to do?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. Trying to make a living. Move back home.
I'm just saying.
Move back home. But they do a good job of like having all the old Knicks there. Like all of them be
They
there.
do. I'll give you that. It
dope.
was pretty cool to see. Even the legends that were on bad Knick teams are in the house.
They're getting love, man.
Right now.
But I mean, but shout out to the inappropriate colleagues we had to chat. And then we'll be talking about not Will, what's the guy's name? Walt Frazier and his outfit. I was like, he needs to be stopped, man. It's just these outfits are ridiculous. You know, like Stevie Wonder got it dressed in.
I got a picture of him. Oh, I got to try to pull it up. They were playing the Bulls, Knicks Bulls. They were in town, and Walt Frazier and this outfit. Oh my God, unbelievable! He does this every night.
Listen, and why you look for it, like shout out to the homie Kev, you say that like I slapped with a bag of Skittles. I holler laughing, man. Like
he's there every night doing this, man. It's
I
like,
mean,
dude,
he just grabs stuff. He don't even look.
The 70s are over.
Listen, he don't even know what he got on until they get to work. He's like, oh wow, this is amazing.
Oh man,
yeah,
go
so
ahead. Let's keep going, and then I'll interrupt you when I find this picture.
Gotcha. Just a few church announcements. So happy birthday to a friend of the show, Mike Davis of Blurred's Underground. He's on the show. Again, he owns one of the founders of a Black-owned comic book store here in the Chicago area. I was out with him and his family, and shout out to his lovely wife. Celebrated a birthday this weekend. We played like a game in your 40s. We played Uno Mayhem. Have you played that Uno Mayhem?
I don't know what that is. No.
So essentially, like they just try to make the game of Uno just different because I mean it's a simple game, and it was like it's like plus 2s, 4s, 6, and 10s, and then you can stack these joints. You have like hand switches. I don't like stacking, but it's like if you get 25 cards in your hand, you are eliminated. So I figured out real fast, you don't win this game by like winning the game. The way you win the game is make other people get 25 cards and call it a
Okay.
day. But sidebar, so my job is having well my job in my building, they're having the Uno tournament, right? So it's trying to build team camaraderie and have people meet each other. So like they made a bracket and it was like you got to meet, you just meet and play your game real quick. So I play Uno with my cousins, play with my sons. I'm pretty aggressive with my Uno. So I had to be like, Rob, like just chill. Like it's just work. You're doing this for like work camaraderie. You're not really trying to be the Uno king. Like when I play Uno, I put a card on my head when I go Uno. Bow. My kids hate it, but they do it too. So I'm playing this young lady, and she's nice. She tells me her name. Hey, I'm Rob Griggs. Yeah. And so I'm cutting, I'm shuffling. She was looking at me like I haven't played Uno in a while. I'm thinking like I am about to wreck you. I am moving to the second round. This is light work. Oh, it's okay. So I deal. I give her the cards to cut, and she was looking at the cards. I was like, "Oh my bad. You don't know what that means. I just take the cards back. This is what this means." So play seven. I mean, nail a bow. And I almost said, "Take that with you." And I was like, "Rob, yeah, work. Stop. Stop. I don't have HR come here over Uno game. Second game, I guess you
Well,
figure,
number
okay,
one, why y'all playing Uno anyway?
hey man, whatever, man. It's great.
Y'all
It was
should be
great. Good
working.
time. Good time. It was on lunch break, man. Go on. Took that took 10 minutes. Wipe the floor with it. 10 minutes. Bye, 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 bye. 10 minutes, man. Did you find it? Find it yet?
No, I haven't found it. I'm
Oh,
looking. Hold on,
jeez.
I'm still
Okay.
looking. I'm still looking. Hold
And
on.
then but shout out to him. And also the Michael movie. We've been talking about Michael Jackson for the last few weeks. The Michael movie now is $715 million, man.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, 715 million. So I mean, they say it's gonna track to a billion. And people just going to see it again. I mean, it's a good time. It's not
Yeah.
the worst movie, but it's a good time. You want to get the Michael Jackson experience, man.
There,
Again,
there
we
are worse things you can do with your time than go watch the
absolutely.
Michael Jackson movie.
And we've been talking about it just again. It really puts into perspective that he's the greatest entertainer ever. Like it's not even a question. It's like what are we talking about? The movie is like Frankenstein. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't get all the rights. Still making $715 million. Imagine is if they could make the movie they wanted to make.
Yeah.
Good God. I mean, it'd be something. Yeah, shout out to him. So I do want to tell you the story is so. Shout out to my baby girl. She graduated this week. Well, technically, I'll put in quotes as she graduated this week. So here's the thing. Her school, shout out to her school. They had a graduation for all the kids in the class, about 12 kids. And
Okay.
so, tell my family we talking about it. And my niece, shout out to Jazz, she was like, yeah, I don't know how this gonna go, Rob. She's like, yeah, my money. I was like, listen, it's gonna be a wreck because number one, she's gonna be like, wait a minute, I just left this place. Why am I back? Number two, why are you guys here? What I'm saying? At my school, you're never here. So, we were kind of trying to figure out the best way, but I just said, listen, I'm just going to roll with it because this is what's going to happen. We just got to get through it. So I was coming from work, so her mom brought her to the graduation. So I'm there. My parents get there. Shout out to my parents. They got there an hour early. Like they get to the airport like 4 hours early. It's like, why y'all here so early? Just stop. Like if they take you to the doctor and your appointment's at 7, they get there when the hospital open. But like legit, not making that up. My dad had when he had chemo, he was getting had cancer. He was getting his treatment. He had a appointment at like 7 a.m. He's like, son, I need to get there about 5. I'm driving. I was like, 5? They ain't even open. I want to be on time.
He
Oh
supposed to
my
be there,
God.
ready.
Oh my God.
Your
What?
da- your dad is on Lombardi time, man.
He was like, but he was like, oh, son, I thought you said 5. I said, no, sir, I said 5:40. Oh man. Well, what we gonna do? So then so I'm there, my folks, and Brooklyn's mom pull up, Brooklyn in the car. I just see Brooklyn screaming is. I don't hear her, I just see her in the car. And so I wave her mom down, like, hey, just bring it to the front. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna park the car. I'm like, okay, best wishes. So then all of a sudden I hear, I know it's Brooklyn. I shoot and
Wait,
run.
wait, wait,
Brooklyn's
wait. Say that again, because I think the Zoom audio cut us off there.
oh, I was
You were you
saying,
were you were too high.
yeah, you got you. So all
Yeah.
when her mom's like, I'm gonna pull, I'm not, I'll just park the car. I mean, I was like, okay. So then all of a sudden I hear this scream like ah! So I just run because I know what it is.
Yeah.
Brooklyn jumped out the car, went to running, and just like in her nice green dress that I got her. Shout out to Brooklyn. So I went, okay. I grab her.
Wait. She jumped out of the wasn't
This
moving
year
anymore.
when our mom pulled into the parking spot, Brooklyn popped the car open, ran, just started
Oh,
running. So I grab her, get her. Mom comes up and we're like, here we go. And so, the school knew because guess what? They had them pads ready. Hi, Brooklyn.
yeah.
Brooklyn, welcome. Hi, it's okay. And so, she's ah! So they throw us into an office, right? And Brooklyn starts going crazy, just knocking over like lamps, pulling down. And I said, "Oh God, we're gonna owe this lady a car, a house. What are you doing?" She knocked over some Lego thing. I was like, "I don't know what that was. I can't put it back together." Her kid probably put it together for her. Oh my God, Brooklyn, just ripping stuff down. So we're in there and I get him holding Brooklyn. And I don't have my arm grasped. I'm thinking might be a good day. Wrong. And so she's biting my arms up. And I'm just like, Brooklyn, we not moving. She's like, go, car, leave now, go, please. Brooklyn, you have to graduate, babe. This is for you, homie. Ah! So it's the school is coming in. You guys okay? Sure. I guess we're fine. You know what I'm saying? So we she finally they bring a tablet for her. She finally calms down. So me and mom just in there just kind of like, man, this wow, the graduation's going, we missing the whole thing. And brothers were there, my parents, her mom's there. And so, my sister was there. And so it's like, all right, cool. So she gets calm. They go, so guys, now I gave a speech at the school. They asked me to give a speech on behalf of like a parents. Two parents asked me to be one of the parents, which was pretty cool. But I was at the beginning, but of course, Brooklyn's going nuts, so I can't go. So they go, we still like Brooklyn to graduate and walk across the stage. So we look at each other, it's like, all right, well, let's give it a whirl. Brooklyn, we gotta go outside. That she was gone. Okay. So then we go, all right, what's the plan? We just run across the stage. Cool. So they go, I open the door, guys ready, boom. Brooklyn just so we're outside running around the school, make a left stage, and all you hear is, and here's Brooklyn Griggs crawling across the stage. Brooklyn's ah! Ah! Mom got in the front, I'm in the back, and we just wave. Brooklyn, stop. She weird. It was like Brooklyn. Yeah. So we go down the stage. It's a ramp. I'm thinking like, why is there a ramp here? Because it's kids in wheelchairs, right? It's like, oh, sorry, guys. So then we get down the ramp because I almost fall. Go back around. Ah! We put it back in the room, tablet, and she calmed down. It's like, oh, you're nuts. You're Brooklyn, you're crazy. Then they go, Mr. Griggs, want to give your speech? Sure, why not? I go sit down. They go, all right, sit right here. I'm like this. I'm like, why am I breathing so hard? Because I've just been traumatized. Okay, man. Give up, give my speech, tell my jokes, go back to the room. And then they go, Brooklyn, graduation's over. She pops up, car, go. It's like, baby, you don't want to say hi to anybody? Car, go. You don't want to wave no pictures? Car, go. That's all that's on the mind. She got in the car. Bye bye. See you later. That was it. So happy graduation to my big girl. It was great. And shout out to the school. Shout out to Elam. Great school. School good, full of great people. I was happy to give a speech and just talk about how great they are and how kind they are, how sweet they are. Just to my daughter, who always is, it's never a dull moment, and they just love her to death. So we appreciate it. Because I'm telling you, I mean, all jokes aside, I saw a video of a woman who thought her son was getting abused. He was nonverbal, and she put a camera in his book bag, and found out people was like, and it was a black kid, black woman. He was just, and some of his teachers were white. Found out they were just slapping him around, knocking him in his face, calling him the N word, and she got it all recorded, right?
Really?
So I say that to say, yeah. I said to say like, I don't take it for granted that my daughter's at a school that loves her and cares for her, even with her tendencies. Like I could tell they care for her, and obviously, we checking on when she come home, marks and all that stuff. But it's like, when I saw that, I almost had turned off just because it was making me so emotional because I understand I can like you can understand how that happens, right? Like you see it happening to you. And it's just that woman was when she confronted him, she just had tears in her eyes because it's like, you've already attacked my child. I can't stop that, right? So all I can do is just try to get some retribution moving forward, man. So I don't take it lightly. So thank you for all the kids, all the people, all the staff at Brooklyn School. And they were just like, you guys did such a great job. No, we didn't. Why don't you guys stop? Just this is but my big sister told me and their mom just like, hey, y'all got to cross the stage. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. We got across the stage. So she graduated, and now her brother's turn is next week. It should be a blast. So I might be crying. Excuse me, not might. I definitely will be crying next week. Shout out to my sons. Shout out to all the chipmunks, man. It's just like crazy as that they're 14 and graduating from grammar school and going to high school. So
Yeah,
again,
it
appreciate
doesn't
everybody who knows them.
doesn't feel like it's been that long. That's crazy.
Nah, dog, for real, right? Just like it happened yesterday, man. So,
Crazy.
but so let's get to everybody's favorite segment.
Man, I
Ed.
had wait, I had the picture, man, and I just lost it.
Oh, jeez. So you got your Google storage was too much? Had to get rid of something you forgot?
Jesus, I don't know, man.
Well, we'll
All
find
right,
it.
go ahead, go ahead.
All right. Go to everybody's favorite segment of your segment. Come on, Rob. Everybody's favorite segment. Ez versus everybody.
I don't think everybody.
Ez, I think
loves
you're
this.
down, right? I think everybody's winning, right? I think everybody's winning so far. I think I'm taking on the chin.
I got one last week.
I mean, you got one, but that means you didn't get the other two. So yeah, I think you're taking on the chin, phrasing.
All right,
So,
let's roll.
you ready? You ready this week, man?
Let's do it.
All right. So, Ez versus everybody. Which black town was founded by formerly enslaved people in 1877? Is it Nicodemus, Kansas, Mountain Bayou, Mississippi, Allensworth, California, or Langston, Oklahoma?
This is a random question. What is, I don't even know what are we talking about here.
I mean, it's there. Which black town was founded by formerly enslaved people in 1877? Nicodemus,
Oh,
Kansas.
you said, I'm sorry. Okay. Formerly
Yeah, I was like,
enslaved
huh?
people.
Yeah.
All
I was
right,
like,
all right.
jeez.
Sorry. That's okay. Give me the name
Sure.
of the towns again.
Want the question again? And we felt,
No, I got
so
the
you heard-
question.
Okay.
Formerly
Nicodemus.
enslaved people, 1877. Go.
Yeah. Nicodemus, Kansas. Mound
Nicodemus,
Bayou,
Kansas.
Mississippi.
Bayou, Mississippi.
Allensworth, California.
Uh-huh.
And Langston, Oklahoma.
I am pretty sure that the answer is Langston, Oklahoma.
Final answer.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Langston, Oklahoma.
Yeah, you should be uncomfortable. That's wrong. So the answer is A. Nicodemus, Kansas. Is the
Spell
oldest
that.
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus.
Yeah, second
Okay.
black. Nicodemus, Kansas is the oldest and only remaining all-black settlement west of Mississippi River. Founded in 1877 by formerly enslaved African Americans, located in Graham County in northwest Kansas.
I thought Langston because of Langston University.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
This tiny unincorporated community serves as a lasting monument to the black homesteading movement of the Great Plains. So everybody won. It's nothing. Number two. Who was the first black person to win an Olympic gold medal? Was it John Baxter Taylor, Jesse Owens, DeHart Hubbard, or Ralph Metcalf?
Good question. I don't think it was Jesse Owens. I don't think. Give me those three names again. I know
Sure.
Ralph Metcalf.
Ralph Metcalf, John Baxter Taylor, DeHart Hubbard, and Jesse Owens.
I'm gonna go Ralph Metcalf.
Final answer.
I guess.
Wow, your black history sucks. So the answer is John Baxter Taylor.
What did he win?
He won the medley relay in the London Olympics in 1908.
Wow. Okay.
But he died shortly after that of something like typhoid disease. He died at
Jeez.
26 years old. Yeah, it was like I was like, oh God, that's a rough question. But yes, first black person to win a medal, gold medal.
All right. You didn't prepare me for these.
Sorry, brother. That's the whole point. You're already prepared in life.
Uh,
Last one. This is probably you're gonna know this.
all right.
Which Chicago team was founded first?
Okay.
The White Sox, the Cubs, the Bears, or the Bulls?
That's a good one. The Chicago Cubs,
Go ahead.
1876, I want to say.
Whoa. 1870. That's the answer right
1870.
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, now, I mean, glad you got that one, bro. Good
That's
job by
easy.
you. Good job
Yeah.
by you, man. I
Yeah.
figured that was your gimme. You needed one, man.
Yeah. I needed it
One and two.
today.
You did. Yeah,
Jeez.
Jesus Louise. Yeah, Black History,
Killing me
shout
the
out to
last 2 weeks. I went 3-0 and then I
it's like,
can't answer
nope.
a question.
Too hard, not easy for you, brother. But
Give me
again,
these hard questions.
I think again, everybody, you guys are winning. Shout out to my friend Pam. She said, "Tell Ez, I don't know him either."
These crazy questions. What are we
Hey, listen, man, you guys are learning something. The John Baxter Taylor, I didn't know that. I was like, wow, I guess I never thought about who won the first person to win a medal like that. So
what are we doing?
Nicodemus Kansas. So we are gonna do on the pod. I want to talk about like the towns that have been lost, like Nicodemus, Kansas, because Dr. Williams. Oh, that's the picture right there.
Yeah.
What is he wearing?
Yeah.
He look crazy. See
That's
that
crazy,
thing?
man.
He just letting that old man do that. But Dr. Williams told us a long time ago about how there were a lot of black towns west, right? When people moving west to try to find new life, there's a lot of black towns that were established and thriving on their own, and then they were then shut down by white supremacists, and it was like y'all are doing too good. In some of these cities where people were massacred, we hear about the Black Wall Street, right, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but it was a lot of those examples. And so many towns being drowned, people being around out of towns, right, just all kind of stuff. So it's hit us all. You got to pull up your stuff. It should be. It's already equal. It should bootstraps. It's like, hey man, we're trying to do it and live right. Like Reconstruction is the period of time that we don't talk about enough because it was almost like if everything was supposed to go as it was, right? These folks are in office. They're running for positions. They are establishing their own towns. It was like, nah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Jim Crow. Shout out to Jim Crow. Let's bring that to that's how all that stuff happened. We don't like this. And it's funny how that stuff is still happening today.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a quick break. We come right back with the episode.
All right, start when you're ready.
Yep. So usually we do the serious stuff first and then come up with the jokes. But as I wanted to touch on this, because again, we try to be a podcast that gives you the correct information. We tell you all the time, verify your sources, even us. We want to make sure you guys have the truth because this is a war on information. Dr. Williams told us that. I mean, when we started, that's like something he said 5, 6 years ago. He was like, "This is a war on information," and it still changes today. So I know you all saw in the news, especially I think if you listen to this pod, you probably know about this already. Is the Anti-Weaponization Fund. And so just going to give some information about it because you know how it goes. If you hear something half of it, you know what it really is. We want to tell you what this really is. So the fund was created by the U.S. Department of Justice, Trump's lawyers, to provide a formal process for people. They're gonna shut us down. Who
It's
claim
true. It's true.
who claim they were targeted through weaponization or lawfare, that is, improper or politically motivated use of government power. This stuff is wild. I mean, I just never thought this would be coming from the president's office, but whatever. The fund is allocated $1.776 billion drawn from the federal judgment fund, which is used to pay settlements and judgments against the government. Hey, Ez, gas still high, right?
Very.
Groceries still high.
$10
Still got a
a
war.
box for cereal. Yeah.
Still got yeah. Let's shout out to Cocoa Pebbles. Y'all help me
Yeah.
make it through. We still have a war in Iran. They still bombing in Ukraine. Okay, just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
All
So
happening.
the fund was created as part of a settlement agreement President Donald J. Trump versus the IRS following the leak of Trump family tax returns. In exchange for the fund's creation, Trump and his co-plaintiffs agreed to drop their lawsuit and related administrative claims. So it's like he's winning these weird law cases. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's how like he got that money. Was it from CBS? Got the CBS money and ABC. I think paid him some bread too.
Well, it's not that he's winning. They're settling.
I mean, yeah, I mean, because I guess right. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah,
And because
yeah.
they just don't want the smoke. It's like, all right, we'll just end it and call it a day.
And,
Um, Go ahead.
oh no, no, go ahead.
And so how it works is a five-member commission oversees the fund. Wonder who these five are. Four members appointed by the attorney general. One member selected in consultation with congressional leadership. Yeah, the commission can issue formal apologies. So people about to get apologies. Award monetary relief to claimants. No partisan requirements exist for filing a claim. So the fund must stop processing claims no later than December 1st, 2028. So for the next 2 years, people who feel like they've been wronged or been weaponized against can claim to get part of this money. Quarterly
What's
reports
the
go to
what's the
the criteria.
that no, what's that date again?
December 1st, 2028.
I wonder why
So he's
that
trying to
is.
get, yeah, you know what that is. He's trying to make sure that we can extend the fund if you vote for us. So oversight reporting and quarterly reports go to the attorney general, detailing who received relief, what type of relief was awarded. Hey man, they don't give us money for reparations, have they? No,
I don't
no,
think that's happened. No.
no, things happen. You know they happening now. You believe that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can believe that, dog. Good luck, back. Good luck, guys. Bipartisan lawmakers have raised concerns about legality, duh, constitutionality, yeah, and potential self-dealing since the fund emerged from a settlement involving Trump himself. Ethics groups argue it may violate the domestics em- emoluments clause. You know what that is?
I do not. What is that?
Okay, it's the section Article 2, Section 1, Clause 7 of the Constitution. This is violating the Constitution. Is an anti-corruption provision that prevents the president from receiving any profit, advantage, or financial benefit beyond a fixed, unalterable salary from the U.S. federal government or any state government during their term in office. You know, even though all those guys weren't great, some of our founding fathers, they got tricky past. I'm sure they were like, I mean, we should just put it there. We don't expect the president to be like nuts. We don't expect him still, but just throw it
Just in
in
case.
just in case. You never know.
Just in case.
Two Capitol Police officers have sued, warning the fund could benefit groups like the Proud Boys. So
Which
now
I
the D
believe the head of the Proud Boy, what's his name?
dude went to jail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Torrio.
I can't remember. I don't know his name. Yeah,
Whatever his name is. He's already said he's going to file for a couple $1 million
that's crazy.
in
So they about to get
retribution.
okay. So wait, just put a pin in that right there. So like they about to make millionaires out of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the plan.
So oh my God, DOJ cites the Keeps Eagle case. We talked about this case when I read through your understanding. Remember we talked about that documentary about the Cowboys, right? And then we talked about like the cowboy term was like a derogatory term at first. Like they were cowmen, and they referred to the black people as cowboys, but the cowboys out there doing tricks with the horses and making them stand down. Then it was cool to be a cowboy. Then the whole cowboy was not being a black guy was vanished, right? And so part of that documentary talked about the land that was taken from these black people, right? So this Keeps Eagle case, Keeps Eagle versus Vilsack, was a landmark class action lawsuit filed by Native American farmers and ranchers against the U.S. Department of Agriculture. It alleged that the USDA systematically discriminated against them in the distribution of low-interest farm loans and loan servicing from 1981 to 1999. Plaintiffs claim that the USDA intention. So the reason I'm reading this case is because Trump and the administration and DOJ are saying this case that I'm talking about is the precedent and the reason why this anti-weaponization fund can exist. Just so we're all clear. So in the Keeps Eagle case, plaintiffs can't claim that the USDA intentionally erected barriers that prevented Native Americans from receiving agricultural loans, defying them equal access, utilizing subjective interpretations, ignoring and failing to properly investigate civil rights complaints. In 2011, a historic $760 million settlement was finalized between the class members and the USDA. The damages and debt relief provided cash in compensation to thousands of Native American farmers and forgiving outstanding loan debt. The USDA agreed to improve technical assistance, establish sub offices on tribal lands, and create the Native American Farmer and Rancher and Council. So after individual claims were paid out, hundreds of millions of dollars remain in the settlement fund, right? That's known as Cypress funds. In 2018, the Supreme Court decision to let the addendum stand, this remaining money was allocated to support nonprofit organizations working on Indian lands. A major beneficiary beneficiary was the Native American Agricultural Fund, which became the largest Native American philanthropic institution. Keeps Eagle frequently serves as a major historical precedent when the federal government considers setting up large-scale race-based discrimination restitution funds. The reason I brought the documentary because it also they filed a claim, a lawsuit that also like against the USDA, similar to this, where those farmers got a large lump sum of money, right? So they're saying, hey, the government, y'all messed up. So pay us. Now the government's like, well, since it happened to them, these people are wrong. It's like, wait a minute, wait. These folks tried to harm government and harm people and all of these things. And now we're going to pay this money. It didn't hit me till I said it to you, as like, so, we talk about trying to build wealth, hold on to a couple of bucks, right? And here these people in this down economy are about to get a couple $1 million, right? That's going to carry them through whatever's financial mess we've got to get in or happening, and they're going to be just fine because they did evil, right? And I'm just not a believer that's going to stand like that. They're going to win now, but that's just not going to win. It's not going to stand. And I just want people to know what's happening, hear it for real, make your own assumptions, make your own claims, but like this is what this is. And midterms are coming, they're trying to twist that up. Please, people, please vote like straight up and down. Like if you don't, even if you like none of this stuff affects you, you still cannot vote for this because it's coming down your street at some point. There's certain people that are benefiting and it ain't you. So it's like you gotta vote because that's not what this is about. The country, it's like we're going backwards, right? The Voting Rights Act changed. That's going backwards. This all, and as you see, they are using things that were protecting different people of color, black, Native Americans, right? All these things they're rolling back and like, well, shoot, we'll use that money to do something else because you used it for this, so we're gonna use it for that. So, guys, please make sure you're voting. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're reading and watching because this is going. We talked about it a lot. Is like what would happen in the 2 years he's president, and I mean, we listed this stuff in jest, but it's still serious. Like wars, bombings, prices going up, everything's going up. So you have to be vigilant, have to be careful. You have to again pay attention to your local elections because that's how this really gets trickled down, right? These local elections get to affect districts, where it ultimately gets to affect how voting happens in your local neighborhood, in your
Mhm.
state, and then it ultimately drives support to the larger federal government. So this stuff ain't by mistake. They hoping people don't care. Listen, they want you to be apathetic. They want you to be like, I don't care. I'm not voting. My vote don't do nothing anyway. That's a lie. Don't you believe it,
And
okay?
especially in these elections.
Especially in these elections, like straight up, they
The
hoping you don't show up.
the
Because
local,
if you show up, they out.
we always come out for the presidential elections,
Yeah,
but it's the local elections that probably have more of an effect on you.
probably they do.
Yeah, yeah.
They do. I mean, because we talk about all the time, like the president, it's just more like they can just influence the people more. That's why Trump is always out trying to make the story, right? And just in front of the people. Because that's if he can make you believe a thing, then most of the people move his way. But like the people that's working on your streets
Mhm.
and affecting your day to day is your local elections that you don't go out for them judges that you like, I ain't voting for nobody, forget it. No, until you in front of a judge.
Judges, city councilmen.
Yeah. And you're in front of these people, you're trying to figure out, wait, why am I going? Like you think about what's the person that top lawyer in the county? What's the office? The
Oh,
one,
state's attorney. State's attorney.
yeah, right, the state's attorney, right?
Yeah.
Now that person may have it depending on where they are. Not saying that ours does with that their agenda of like, you know what? If you're black and you commit a crime, I don't care what it is. Go straight to jail. That could and that's stay in office. And that could be what he or she decides to do, right? Like this stuff ain't just for show.
Yeah.
I mean, it affects you. And just because it's not affecting you now doesn't mean it doesn't affect you and not you directly. It affects somebody you love, your children down the line, your friends, right? Stuff happens. You get caught in a tricky situation. You don't know how you got there. You just hoping that somebody got some sense up top that can help see the situation. It's not just about all the black and white things that happen. We know those decisions. What about where there's a gray area? What about when we need somebody to have some kind of righteousness? You know what I'm saying? This stuff just can't be taken for granted. So, again, we talk about it. We got jokes for days, but this stuff is very serious. And the years flying by, and these primaries are happening. So we just need y'all to be vigilant, man, and please just be involved in your communities. Shout out to all the podcasts that are sharing this stuff because again, I think we got shadow banned. I don't know if I told you that is. They were like putting us down. Yeah, because we would talk about, the administration and stuff like that. Yeah, certain views of we not in certain places. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm
guess what?
proud of that.
Shadow ban this. So there we go. I'm Bob Griggs' son. There you go, man. So that's your show for the day. It's a short one, but it's a good one. Thank you for checking out the Super Duper podcast. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials, SUPADUPAPOD, online at HP53productions.com, and also on YouTube at HP53 Productions. You'll find us. If they're trying to ban us, you still can find us. As I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it all.
Let's go.
No doubt. Make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. Hey, mama, this is the Super Duper Podcast.
We make lemonade out of pain. That's champagne, real pain champagne from you and I. Wait, you and I? Now that's champagne if you was I. Would you be off on this campaign? Is it suicide? If you know that bringing hope here is how careers die. Or do the K stand for kamikaze? The J silent is everywhere, you can feel them probably. Sure then, lately, I've been up late with demons in my basement trying to get me to hate this. Life thinking I should be further and then I choke up. As soon as I got silent, then the truth spoke up. This said, how you know you ain't perfect? Let that soak up and soak in. You know how you know that you blessed? I woke up, feeling